making an alternate character, or?
Nope, I'll explain later.
Alright. Welcome to the session. It's going to be short. Last time we left our heroes, lots of stuff.
I got punched.
Yeah,
Tori is almost dead.
It was huge. It was a huge session, and this one's going to be very small. Tori got her basically. You know those big chests of Lego that you can buy. You know the sound it makes when you shake it. That was basically Tori's entire chest cavity.
Did I miss something, or?
You pass me the right there.
She got punched in the chest.
And somehow, a DC 15 heal check from our monk managed to stop that internal bleeding.
Oh no, was that where I left on?
Long enough for her to recover.
That's funny because
She almost died, pretty much.
she's a monk, or she has like plus 50 to hit for damage.
Yeah, it's yeah. She's Mora is a very strange individual, from what you could tell. Actually, oh no, I told you to make a perception check.
Did I learn anything from getting punched in the stomach?
I learned that she's not a monk.
Why?
You said last time that when I saw her fucking punching her in the chest, it didn't look like any technique I'd ever seen a monk use.
Okay, yeah, actually that's true. You
Plus she rolled a d4 for the damage.
yeah, she moved in a manner that just did not seem like any sort of martial art, but it's very difficult to explain. It was very fast and very focused, but
it was
wasn't.
like watching my good friend getting punched in the chest.
Yeah, but it was like nothing you had seen before. It seemed anyway.
Do I have bad dreams about it, or good dreams? It
Are
was
you a
woman.
masochist?
It was a woman.
Are you a masochist?
She's a radical lesbian. What can I say?
Radical.
I know stupid things. I don't know if that makes
Keywords.
A
sense.
psycho lesbian, almost. Almost.
What now?
Aaron's
I heard
character.
lesbians. What?
Aaron's character is a radical, bordering on psycho lesbian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hide it well. Anyways, moving
Oh,
on.
you don't. You shot at Sir Dave and the guards.
That's because they were listening to me. I gotta make my presence known.
So you shot at the guards.
And
Like, hey, listen to me.
And I actually came up with a neat house rule thanks to Aaron asking me if the bruise was remaining. I'm going to say that major injuries are going to cause scars, and you can heal those scars by basically using Ceci
Cecile,
to heal an amount of damage equal to the attack.
I'm pretty
heal
sure.
my chest.
I'm pretty sure she already fixed that huge fist to the face I got early in the campaign.
Probably.
Yeah.
You just have to overclock the heal even more than it. Like you have to heal into full and then focus healing on the area to treat the scars and bruises. So you have to heal like 51 hit points, or you could just get someone else to do it. Because there's royal medics that'll totally just do that for you. In any case, though, you have recovered, and Sir Davis told you you might want to get out of town for a while. There's a situation in Saline we wouldn't mind you
Did he say he
checking
wanted
out.
me to go kill a dragon?
No, there are. You are informed that there are, I believe, 3 bronze dragons who are your allies in this war.
Okay.
And they will be, and apparently their lairs have come under some strange manner of attack.
Okay.
Not a whole lot of details just yet, but yeah.
Okay, well, I'll ask
Yeah,
Sir
I'm just
Dave,
making sure.
where do I go and when to leave for the mission?
You can go. Well, you can go as soon as you feel that you're ready. I wouldn't dally though. Apparently their lairs are on the verge of collapse. Yes.
Marcus, please fix your glasses. They're crooked and it's bothering me.
My glasses are always crooked.
I'm just like, no, must not fix.
My glasses should be cleaned. And she
Okay, you know what?
I
Here,
remember that.
I've got a pair of perfectly straight sunglasses that I'll wear.
Lovely.
They're prescription sunglasses, so I can still read and stuff.
Everyone turn off the light.
It's like that Wesker thing again.
Yeah.
Glasses.
I have to catch them. Punch.
Oh,
Stupid
sorry.
Chris.
You said Wesker and I thought of Van Damme from The Expendables 2, which is
Yeah.
funny because he had his sunglasses on and he looked like he was like 38, 40, and then he took them
So-
off and suddenly he's 80.
Okay.
Sir Dave, where are these layers?
They are at the. They are in the. They're at a coastal village at the border. That is to say, the coast between Relaya and Saline. They are, I believe, called the. I believe the village is called Nain. Nain. N-A-I-N.
9.
The name is name.
Nain.
Nane.
M.
9.
Understood. Then I'll go gather my horse and leave
Bow and
tonight.
arrow.
Tonight? Well, if you feel you're ready.
It's
Lance.
so funny when he looks over and it's like,
I love Lance. I love Lancers.
It's like we're being DM'd by one of the
Which
Blues
one would you
Brothers.
hate the most?
That's okay.
And
That way, this way you
raging
can't see what I'm
and
thinking
assassin.
with my emotions.
Assassin.
You can't read my
I'll go the rager.
face. Yeah.
Can't read your poker
Well, it's already
face.
in it. It's okay.
Don't.
That reminded me of a show.
Oh. Fuck your show.
Can't read my.
What are you, William Shatner?
Christopher Walken
Yes!
version
I
of
was just
the
gonna say
poker
that.
face.
Let me see if I can find it.
Probably because of the wisdom in the thing.
Anyway,
Yep. Actually, it's because of the charisma.
You brought it on, Mark.
it is
And wisdom.
it's a bit of a trip, about 70 miles.
Oh, sorry.
So be prepared for yes. Be prepared for be prepared for the trek. You know, bring food and such. He gives you, I guess, a map of. Do you have? He gives you a map of the country basically,
Okay.
just to help you out.
I would assume I got lost when I got ambushed or something.
Probably.
And the assassin was some.
Yes, let's see here.
No.
That's the same voice actor as.
Yes, I would come with you, but I do have duties here. If things become a bit too hectic, don't shy away from just returning here, and we can perhaps find some.
Should I return here so soon if such a thing were to happen?
Well, if you think you can handle it, then go right ahead. But I wouldn't. But try not to get caught up at all. Do you have anyone that is willing to come with you?
Entire parties behind her.
Pretty much. Cecile said, "Hey, so who wants to go here?" And she's like, "Everybody."
Tori kind of just looks around like.
I see. Lady Amelia,
Yes, sir, Dave?
I continue to trust in you, the safety of our prince and princess.
Of course, sir, Dave.
This will be the first. This will be your first away mission, and like away from myself and any significant amount of Reliant forces. So this will be perhaps your
Last.
This will be perhaps your proving mission.
We can
Your
take
faith
care
is
of
not
ourselves, you
misplaced.
know.
Also, nice
Quiet down
glasses.
there.
As long as I have Ellis, there's no trouble at all, right?
Oh, magic wow.
Certainly, I should hope so.
The children shall come to no harm under my care.
Kira, can I assume that
Hi,
she
Kira.
heal me so I get my bruise off?
Yeah, I healed you last session.
There you go.
See you
All right.
See you. Have a good
Goodbye.
night.
Bye.
Yep, you
And
got
Alice
Kira.
becomes a husk.
Where'd she go?
Guys.
It's like,
What's-
what's this flat thing on the ground?
Guys, what's life? What's death? Hey, it's a seal.
He turns into Cecile.
What?
Kidding.
Oh god, that would be the totally perverse part of his obsession if he started cross-dressing as his sister just to refill the void in his life.
Oh, like it's like Code Veronica.
No!
Alfred Ashford.
Hello? Hello? Oh,
Look out the window.
on the right? Yeah. Okay. My taxi's here.
Okay.
Buy a Spruce Tango window.
Let someone go walk you out.
Your
No, I'll be fine, I think.
pick you up.
Thank you.
You better give him sex. for the-
Wait, I want to see your taste.
I can't go quite as high as he does, I don't think.
Oh, that's cute. I want it. Turn it around. Turn it around. Ah!
I want it.
It was worth it for the face
People
protector.
are really that popular?
I want it.
Wow.
I want it.
What?
Where did you get it?
Overseas.
You can get a bunch of them.
It's one
Just
of
look
those
at Hobby
things where they
Search.
hate
They
an
have
anime
ones
and
for
they
all the
hate
main
it.
cast.
Damn it!
They also have arena ones, too.
Character-wise, infinitely better.
I desire
It's
your
just they think that
stay.
the actual
Or the
development
main
characters
character.
between each other in the fourth one is just so profound.
Yeah. The main characters got hounds, too. Yeah. One has rabbits on it.
They fight in a TV world.
I
know.
hate you.
And they spam cards rather than shoot themselves.
Why?
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Nah.
I want it.
You have a keychain.
Huh?
You have a keychain thing now.
I want to be decked out in Persona 4 shit.
I see.
The current obsession.
Mm-hmm.
Give it a week.
Yeah, until
Well,
I find anyone.
Okay.
Might be this God Ray Zero thing I'm hearing about.
So yeah, looks like I have valuable
Does it have
companions
lesbians
with
in
me,
it?
Sir Dave.
Very well. Once you're finished your mission, we will. Well, hopefully the air will be cleared by then, and we can begin your tactical training process.
Anthrax! No!
Again,
gas!
Amelia, quick, remove disease!
again, sorry for the trouble.
We're just-
Freaking out.
Well, as long as you're willing to
redeem myself?
to work to redeem yourself, which
Yes.
yes,
Of course.
So
I shall do such as that.
it is a good thing that you that you weren't killed.
It came close.
I feel we would have missed something valuable, especially after seeing your maneuvering in the airship.
I'm sorry. Just his eyebrows just constantly. See? It's just like
Whatever, it's fine.
It's like a new show for me.
Well, I hope to continue to further my training in that
Yes,
area as well as others.
All right then. Then I will leave you all to your mission,
Thank you very much.
and he leaves.
Does he like mark the area on the map?
Yes, he does.
Okay.
Cage, do you have
Border
a
Village
sword?
name, big X on
Yeah.
it. Tells you a recommended road. That's
Yep.
it.
Actually, yes.
Sweet.
So I rolled a natural 20, and basically within one time period, I would make the sword.
Okay, let me just write down what
It's
this
just a base sword, though.
Yeah, I know. It's just I didn't saw masterwork or anything.
Oh, sorry. Are you done making
7 branches.
Yeah.
7-branch sword?
Oh,
Sword?
good. We need to have a scene about that.
We will.
Where Alice is just like, how the
Yeah.
hell?
So be.
How do you
be-
stab someone with this? A
Sure, I'll
lot.
show you.
A lot at the same time.
So while Tori's doing this, I'm like doing the like final like. Ping, ping.
I tell Stelkaiser that I'm leaving tonight because
Is
I
there a
cannot
section
stay
where you
here
can
since
check
the air is
professions?
very
Miasma.
Hick.
thick.
Is there a section where you can check professions available for person?
Yes.
For a rule book.
I just,
Profession. There are a few recommended professions, but really your profession could be anything.
Yep.
I tried picking cook.
I'll tell you the most important ones for this particular adventure would be tactician, sailor, and maybe trainer,
I got sailor covered, so
and maybe spy master
I was
if
gonna
you want to
take
go
the
that way.
Guardian one.
Spymaster sounds cool.
I still need to look at your.
that
thing
sounds more pimped than the
That
rest.
sounds
Yeah.
more uprated.
Because the next
Spy
thing I
master
take will be
and-
leadership.
Sailor is for if you want to captain ships.
Tactician is if you're leading troops on land.
Fuck it, Spy Master.
Trainer is getting.
All
the
right,
troops
and you do
before
have
that.
leadership. I forgot.
Yeah.
So you do have a small following.
I have leadership too.
Oh God.
24 dead.
But we can just fluff it that they all died in that fucking ambush.
Yeah, and you can. I'll say you can regain troops, and you can stat out your own troops to be whatever you want, like level 1 or whatever. But for those guys, for these NPCs that are of less importance, they are a division of 70 points instead of 80.
Okay.
Yeah.
Level 1.
Because they're mooks. They're not as
I was
good
making
as
a
you
bunch
guys.
of
Oh, so the
fighters.
division
Level
of.
1.
70 stat points instead of 80.
Oh, okay. And our personalized squads for later can be pretty much anything you want, pretty much.
Yeah.
Or is that for the leadership?
Just they're all
For
copies
the
of
for
each
the
other.
leadership, for the leadership it can be
Oh.
whatever, and for the personalized squads that you guys will eventually be given the ability to build, I have a few recommended builds just to make it faster, and I'll get to that when I get to that.
get to that.
Yeah.
When we get
I was just asking for the sake of.
Tori buys food and bedrolls and all that fun
You
stuff.
figure the journey would take you, if you're on horse, like 3 days most.
Yeah, and I got my horse ready because I already bought it here. So
Okay.
Hey,
Alice,
Dad, can we have our allowance?
yeah, here's $1 million gold. Thanks.
Thanks.
Thanks,
I
Dad.
now live in a portable castle.
you can
There's an item for that.
you can have a free horse if you want, because you're the prince.
Don't we already have horses?
Yeah, you probably do.
Because
Yeah.
we bought them and they didn't
We already
die.
bought.
Yeah, that's right. They didn't die.
My horse is still back at the keep.
Last time I bought a
You run
horse,
as
they were
fast as
eaten
you
by
do.
wyverns.
I know, that's why I was wasting money to get it in the first place.
My DM doesn't like horses, apparently.
I have a heavy war horse and I can summon more horses.
Yeah,
Horse
you-
section.
You can summon lots of horses with armor and stuff.
Yep.
Alice, what are you up to?
I am a lifeless husk on the floor. No.
Well, Rosa comes and picks you up.
Oh, hello. No, it's just, no.
Nuts.
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 We're not playing that game anymore.
Anyways, no, he's probably practicing swordsmanship out in like the training courtyard, whatever.
Okay, yeah, she does approach you, sheepishly.
Da 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 da. Finish up the pattern. Pause. Relax stance. Is it afternoon?
Yes.
Good afternoon, Lady Rosa.
Good afternoon, Prince Alice. My brother told me about what you said to him.
Stacks.
Oh, well.
I think after seeing what happened to Lady Victoria. Sorry, there's a lot of characters.
It's all good. You'll get it eventually.
Lady
Your
Tori.
face.
I think you might have saved Lemir's life. I just really want to thank you for that.
It was nothing. I was only doing his... It was nothing.
She nods and smiles, and
Dairy.
gives you a hug.
There you go.
Just walks right up to you and gives you a hug.
And he
Yay,
freezes stiff.
Okay.
Not that, but he does freeze stiff.
Just picture me in
Damn
the
it, you beat me
bushes
to
going,
it.
oh, he's so cute.
Is that a sword in your belt?
Or you're just happy to
Actually,
see
it's
me.
2.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
The princess
Human
is
was kind
ambidextrous.
to you, Prince Ellis.
And
The
she
princess
lets
ambidextrous.
she lets go and she smiles in a kind of knowing way and she says what was it?
Herp derp. Excuse me?
She says, don't worry, Lemire told me that you wanted that in exchange.
What did I want? What did he tell you?
Apparently, Lemire told Rosa that you wanted a hug from her.
I sense motive. No, I have to sense motive. So he's just like...
I'm sure she believes. I'm sure you got a sense motive on the other guy.
Yeah, I see. Thank you for that, Lady Rosa. I'm extremely flattered and grateful. I probably have to roll.
Is that a bluff?
Yes, it is. I'm getting the dice.
Oh, okay.
Well, I just rolled a 19, so...
Well, she rolled a nat 20.
Oh, shit. You're 19, don't do shit no more.
Oh,
Natural
God.
19, like 48. Rosa, natural 20. Fuck.
This is not fair.
Okay, yeah. Okay,
Welcome to 5%.
He's probably... It's probably because he's blushing too hard and he looks really disgruntled.
actually, Rosa starts to blush and look disgruntled too. And she's like, did he? He wasn't. Oh,
You pitched a
I need to
10.
yell at him. She like bows like 5 times. Like, I'm very sorry. It's my brother's fault. I'll be sure to let him know.
It wasn't your fault. It's just I've been
Your
under a
brother's a
lot.
douche.
I've been under a lot of scrutiny lately for my female companionship.
Mhm.
Oh my
it's
goodness, I'm
nothing
so
to do
sorry.
with you.
Oh my.
It was a kind gesture. Thank you.
Yeah.
Alice, come over here. I need you to fondle my breasts.
I swear to God, Phelan!
There's 4 of them waiting for you.
Yeah,
6.
yes.
Oh.
But-
Oh.
Thank you.
Kate's just like, why
They're just a pair of blushing
You don't have breasts.
teenagers.
Right, I'm a giant suit of
I'll-
angry armor that's angry face all the time with fire.
Or you can de-summon him and not be angry. And have sexual intercourse. I'm just saying.
I'll see you
You have
again.
your one little...
Yes.
Goodbye, Prince. And
Have a good day.
she rushes off.
Goes up.
All right, that was that
That was
encounter.
awkward.
Wait. Amelia, stop giggling.
Hee.
Oh yeah, Amelia, make a hide check.
So I'm not really there. I'm just saying.
Oh, it'd be funny if you were though.
Oh, fine.
fine.
Look at my dice. And my
You're
character
such a
sheet.
fangirl. No wonder they elected you.
I'm the noblest fangirl. I'm also lawful good.
And the prize for creepiest stalker goes to...
I don't think I have any ranks in hide, so it'll be
It's just your dexterity, I believe.
So 8 plus 8. I'm probably failed.
What's your perception, Nick?
I rolled a non-natural 20.
You win.
All right, you see him. Her.
Yes.
Again, all he goes is just like, stop giggling, Amelia.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just making sure you were not getting into trouble with the bodyguards.
Don't you have something else to do?
Yes, leaves. Hides in another bush.
Hides in another one.
It's like jumps
There's a lot of
into one.
bushes here.
It's like, I should
Get on that
burn
gardener,
this
get rid of
down.
all these bushes.
Where does this
Take
rose
that.
bush fall? We have all!
Sacrifice.
Marcus.
You mean the one where you kill someone for the greater good?
Okay.
Okay.
And I put up a video.
The
Oh, I
war
didn't see it.
fragment
Oh, it was
that
that
Oh,
The cage,
it's a
fragment of war.
the war fragment that he has in his sword. For some reason, you're not really sure why. Maybe you just sort of you've been doing a lot of thinking. You're sort of you're starting to get grips on this thing. It is now granting you a. Actually, what kind of sword was your great sword before? Like when you just made it, just a regular.
The one I made.
Normal masterwork greatsword? No, the one for you.
For me,
Yeah.
it's a mithril greatsword.
Oh, okay.
Just
So I can
say,
use it
what's
with
the
mage hand.
sword you're wielding?
Yeah, it is now +2.
Oh shit! I'll take that.
Rules.
Wait, it went from just a regular mithril.
Went
to
from a
+2? Jesus
+1 to a
Christ.
+2
Yeah.
for free.
Eat crows.
Damn, that's like $6 grand.
That's what she said.
You have to think that it's preparing itself.
That can be funny.
It's like the game is afoot now.
Oh.
We have 1 month
Oh!
till shit goes down.
Because, like, I was like, I don't remember. Highlander! In not the dirt
Yeah.
face tone, but
I should hope not.
he starts to realize that the contest for war has started. Or the war for war.
Yes, pretty much. So, nothing else of import happens while you guys are preparing to leave, except that someone, I guess a merchant stops by whenever you're out, and he, like, do you still have that metal plate with you wherever you
Yes,
go?
I do.
Okay. Yeah, he does stop by and take a look at it, and he's like, oh, I could,
What are you doing?
where did you get that little gem from?
You call
Well, it's not a gem, sir. It's actually a plate of gold.
I see
it
that.
again.
And we found it in a temple of Casel.
Oh, interesting.
Long hair's good.
Well, I need to trim it so that I can at least see.
I don't suppose I could have you let it go for a fair price, would you?
You'd be willing to buy this plate?
At a high price?
Yes, it's.
I'd buy that for a high price.
I'd buy that for $1.
What do you buy?
Oh, great. She's gonna believe anything he says for value.
As well, that's a lot of gold, and it seems quite pure from what I've seen. So I could.
I want Resident Evil
What?
Golden.
Here we go.
That'd be
What would your asking price be for it?
Oh
Don't
dear.
look up to me,
Tori's not there.
forever.
No one's
That'd be
there.
awesome.
No one's there. I'm in the forge.
I'm waiting at the gate.
This is gonna suck.
Now I'm having an embarrassing development moment. Puberty!
I have no price worth asking for. How much do you want it for?
Oh, you're a clever one, aren't you?
That's not clever at all. That's setting yourself up to be cheaped out.
Yep.
Cheated. I mean, I'm tired.
Well, I can give you.
Sorry.
I will hit.
I can give you 3,000 gold pieces for that. Right here on the spot.
Oh my.
Now, is that worth it for your morality reasons? of having it?
Well, that's the thing. The most money she's been given is 1,000 from like Sir Daybreak from the get-go. So 3 times that sounds like a shit ton.
Oh boy.
How much is it actually worth?
We don't
To
know.
a peasant, it is a shit ton, but
Yeah.
yeah, if none of you made an appraise check on it, so
Nope.
you're not sure.
Can you,
Sakura makes things.
can you make a sense motive, or would you bother?
I could make a sense motive, but I don't think she'd bother. So, for that reason,
What was the gold plate even for?
it was just on the back of the fucking...
It was on the back of the golem.
It was.
Did it have any writing on it?
No, just the holy symbol.
I thought. I know
You'd always
it's a
keep it,
wall.
and we can sell it later after someone appraises it.
But 3,000 gold for a wall piece.
I don't feel parting with this would be the safest thing to do at this time. We're looking for a few things, and this may perhaps be one of them. So for now, I would prefer not to give this up.
But I can come talk to you.
I'm traveling with a few others.
I see. Well, could I speak with them as well?
If you'd like, let me see if I can find the prince.
Oh my god!
The Prince of...
Relia. Ellis.
I see. Well,
Fancy company.
well, how's that for a transaction? Please, if you have access to the prince, then please, go right ahead. Let's-
If she has access to the...
You're like my bank.
Enter pin.
Yeah.
Withdraw.
like a credit
Ellis.
card. It's like, swipe here. How?
Okay, I'm sorry. Where's this guy approaching me? Did he like just kick down my door and was like, "I want that gold plate"?
Well, no, if, like, I imagine you were walking or
Alright.
I heard you had a gold
Give me
plate.
that plate.
Boom.
Here's
Well,
3,000.
the furthest I'd go would probably be somewhere around the palace. I'm assuming he's over by like barracks and shit.
He's still training.
Did you see you over by the training?
Yeah.
Okay, then that means it'd be close by enough. Then I guess I'll walk over by the barracks and see if I can find Prince Ellis over by
Okay.
there.
There he
Is
is.
this guy following
Sword
me?
training.
Yeah, he'll follow.
Okay.
Blushy face. Still dealing with Rosa hug.
Oh, that's nice.
Female touches.
Well, he'll get more of them.
I took pictures with this sketchbook. Ta-da!
You're like iRobot. It's like.
Oh god.
I don't know why, but I thought
Ellis!
that your character ran up like
Ellis!
Ding, ding,
pushed a
ding.
piece of
Finish
paper
pattern.
and like,
Ellis!
Lady Maylin, how may I help you?
No.
Manhandling the prince once again.
It's a habit.
It's all
And a hobby. No,
And a hobby.
And a hobby.
hobbit and a hobby.
I was actually going to say hobbit for a moment because I was going to say it's a habit and a hobby, and they almost.
It's a hobbit.
And a hobbit.
It's a hobbit.
Anywho.
Oh, hobbit.
Yes, Prince Ellis, I found somebody who said he wants to talk to you.
Oh, is that so?
Your monk friend here, she has possession of a piece of architecture that I find quite remarkable in price. Noble prince,
I'm sorry. We haven't introduced ourselves. You are?
I am.
The assassin! Ah!
Ha! You have to come up with a name. Suck it.
I am.
I am Trebek.
Hang on.
the game is afoot.
I am incognito.
Call him.
I am the law.
I am the law!
Yeah.
I love that.
So,
Which you did.
Oh god.
You are not the law. They are the law.
24 knowledge local to
I'm
know
sorry,
this
Colonel,
guy's
but
not,
this
you
should
know.
That
And an 18 plus an 8, so 26 for sense motive.
At stealth, he just disappears. Well, you see.
Where'd you go? It was like a whisper.
It was like a whisper in the wind. I'm Tereg Kaznats.
Eric Kaznats.
You're funny.
Anyways, knowledge local. Is this a good guy?
This guy is. He isn't on your short list of bad, greasy
He is the
merchants.
nicest damn guy in the world.
And you imagine he wouldn't be a bad merchant if he was he wouldn't scam the prince. You're
He's
pretty
incredibly
sure.
handsome.
Sense motive. Is he offering us a good value for this?
3,000 is no, 5,000 at least.
Okay then. Would I know this?
I don't know why your sense motive will let you know that, but
You know he's
Would I know this as a thief? You know, having purveyed a lot of goods and all that shit?
huh?
Having, you know, seen a lot of expensive, wealthy goods and having been around them for most of my life, would I be able to make this logical assumption that this gold piece is worth more than 3,000?
Yes,
Okay.
if you have appraise. Actually,
rogues have a praise.
Okay then.
They have it on their list. Just
I think it's int.
It is.
Yeah.
That would be
Do
good.
you have ranks in it?
No, I do not.
Okay.
So we shall see.
You didn't think that would be useful?
Nope. I rolled
it's a
not
really under
21, so.
Okay, yeah, you're pretty sure it'd be about 5,000.
Okay. And I'm sorry, what were you offering for this piece, Mr. What was his name?
Kaznats.
Kaz. I should remember that, but I didn't.
Kaz and Nats.
Cast from P3.
I was offering about he seems to be struggling.
He's also the greatest character in this campaign.
He had said that he would be offering 3,000 for it.
Is that so, Master Kaznats?
Damn straight, he's your master.
Say it with a straight face.
It's my last name backwards. Come on.
I'm sorry, Kaznats.
How do you know that your last name is so like
He told me.
Because we did a whole thing where we said our names backwards.
Neo Efa.
I am Tarod.
Sibad.
Sivad. Yes.
Oh.
Ol.
Oh my god. Anyways.
Catmans.
Anyways, and that should have been Sir Kaznats, but whatever.
And Ray is ear.
Ear.
I think she's asleep.
No, she looked at me. She's staring at me right now.
Alright.
I'm Neardy.
Yes.
Oh yeah, because your name is spelled differently.
Oh yes. Well, that's just an opening price, of course.
Of course.
I was expecting a bit of a haggle.
Aaron
You know.
is Nora.
It's obvious.
Nora.
Sense motor.
Nora.
That was an 18, man. Is he lying out of his ass? 18 plus
You're
8.
so crumb.
Chum.
18 plus 8?
Yep.
Yeah, you're pretty sure.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways. Of course, I would be. Is he good at haggling? I don't
Whoa.
think my guy's good at haggling.
That's
Haggling
up to
is-
you. I don't know your character.
Ack.
Who's
Charisma.
asking you?
Yes, me the
It was a rhetorical question. Goddamn, I just happened to look in your way because you're across from me. Fuck it. Is it diplomacy?
To haggle? Yeah,
diplomacy.
probably.
Or
Or
intimidate.
bluff.
Or bluff if he doesn't have, if he has no idea what it
Or
is.
intimidate.
But he knows what it is because
Actually, intimidate might work too.
Yep.
I don't have a intimidate, but I do have diplomacy.
5,000 gold. Net 5,000 gold.
Okay. It's like, of course. Well, what do you say to an appropriate price of 8,000?
The game is on.
It did
glasses
come,
look
after
so-
all, from a very ancient temple whose ruins have been undiscovered for the last. It was centuries, right?
Yeah.
For the last several centuries.
Really?
We're
Oh,
we're talking about works no one has seen for eons. This is an age gone by.
indeed, but
But
Well.
nothing, bitch.
I do have children to feed. And
He has
14
like
plus
18
13.
children.
I have children feet. I'm
14
finding
plus
this really
13.
expensive
With
gold.
through
27 on
with
diplomacy.
14 different mothers. Because that's how Tarai Kaznats rolls.
I have
oh,
one
8,000.
Do
Um,
not poke me.
oh, I don't know if I have quite that much on me. I can offer you 5,000.
Say 6 and nothing lower. Actually, 65.
3,000 gold is a lot to drop in price. How about we say 6,000? Once again, this artifact was guarded by a mighty construct. That nearly took off half my face. No, I don't say that.
And this, it almost sounds like you were. That almost sounds like that kind of tale an adventurer would spin on the in the taverns, my prince.
On
That's
my honor as royalty, I assure you, it is true.
Oh,
and
I
Lady Meilin were there ourselves.
Oh, I'm only saying. Well, this must have been your first foray into such a thing.
Yes, actually.
It must have been quite thrilling for you.
Thrilling, a word I could use to describe it. Yes.
I'm just enjoying Malin standing here. She's like looking between the two, like, so this is the conversations of tiny people.
And I suppose I am your first merchant opponent for the selling of your fine ancient wares.
Indeed, was
You are.
I mean,
And I will try to make myself as worthy as possible.
It's actually a little intimidating. You're quite a skilled adversary.
Ah, yes. Well, I do try. Nothing from Garrett?
What?
Never mind. Well, I will have to.
Best fucking merchant. There you go.
Late.
So I'm going to have to say 5,500 gold pieces, and upon my name as a Kaznats, I cannot. I'm afraid I cannot afford to go any higher.
Don't believe. Sense motive.
No, because my guy's chaotic good. And he's
So
not.
chaotic.
And he doesn't really need the money. He's just doing this for Meilin.
oh good, then I don't have to split it with her.
Okay. Sir Kaznitz, you drive an extremely hard bargain. However, I believe you are a man of virtue, and I will accept your most reasonable offer.
Thank you very much. And he's got a big backpack on, and he pulls out a bunch of gold.
Bags of
Heaps it,
thousands.
just sort of heaps them. Well, probably
How can he
doesn't.
not feed his children if he has thousands of gold?
Well, he won't have thousands of gold if he spends it all.
Take 1 gold for a meal for like a week.
Yeah, no kidding. My kids don't like Johnny bread. Well, fuck off.
They're getting a solid piece of gold.
I'm pretty sure they can eat that.
Yes, and he heaps it all. Well, he starts to be like, okay, maybe I don't know. Not sure if he's going to be able to hold it. So he starts handing the gold to Maylin,
Chain.
servant, and then he gladly takes the gold plaque and puts it into his bag, and he bows. He says, "Thank you for your business.
A pleasure. Perhaps we can do it again in the future.
I'd be glad to. But I must bid you farewell now, my prince."
Fair winds to you, Sir Kaznak.
Fair winds. Ooh, that's good. He leaves.
With a flourish.
Ooh, that's good.
Ooh, cool.
By the way, it was a chant, by the way.
Sitting there like, ooh, wins? That's good.
Ooh. The wind gods will be coming to see us soon.
And that's how Kazmart was born.
Kazmar.
Yes.
Lady Maylin.
Kmart. That's the.
The first thing you need to learn about haggling is always go for an outrageous price to begin with, and you drop lower than that. Enjoy your 5,500 gold.
I know, I played Reciteer, that's how you do it.
Good training. He doesn't even care about the money. He's royalty!
That's true.
He probably sleeps in that much gold like a knight.
Plus 55.
Can you please change my bed gold?
Change my bed gold. Her mattress is made of it. Oh, it seems that I'm about 50,000 short on the left side. Alfred, sir. 50,000 on the left side, sir.
Very good, sir.
That's funny.
Just somebody comes in with a couple of wheelbarrows and just shh.
Alright. So besides that, nothing else happens.
So I net you 500 or 5,000, 5,500 gold.
You were on the right track with the second one. You're like 5,000. No, I'm gonna stop. 5,500.
5,500, that's the
Yeah.
proper way to say it.
Fuck.
5,500 is apparently American.
Slang.
Alright,
something.
well, thank you very much for that, Ellis. I never knew that you can get this much from such a simple plate. Perhaps we should find more plates.
Black.
People value ancient artifacts of rare minerals. It's as opposed to the shiny value. I've never really understood it myself.
Fair point.
Which is hilarious because I'm a thief. I mean...
What was that? It sounded like you were whispering. Whisper. So whisper, I mean Ellis.
yes!
Yeah. What are you doing out here anyway?
Just practicing my swordswork before we set out to... We set out to... Where were we going?
Name.
Name.
Name. I thought we were going to Saline.
It's
No,
in
it's
name.
border.
You're going to the border. You can't actually go to Saline because it's underwater.
Yeah. So we're going to the beach.
Well, we could.
Yeah, you could if you
We'd just
had...
drown.
Would you like help?
I can't swim.
Well, actually I can, but...
I wasn't talking about carrying you for swimming. I was talking about do you need help training?
Oh. I would appreciate it.
Good.
Stop
Cage.
beating the fuck out of me!
Is your sword done?
Yeah, my sword. Yeah, no, actually, after all that, Stokehazer comes up. Like, looking for everything. Sees my leg of money, like, holding the shit, like, so, you got a lot of money.
I found it! No, I'm just kidding.
You found it? Where did you find it?
Prince Ellis.
Did he just, like, pull that out of his pocket?
No, he pulled it out of somebody else's pocket.
Would you...
Huh!
I'll tell you the story later. Right now I have to show Prince Ellis how to dodge a big sword.
What?
Stand still!
No, dodge a big sword. Speaking of which, give this a few swings.
It has 7 branches.
Just the way your drawing was.
That happens with
Yeah,
Game
so
Runner.
you have your 7-branch sword now.
Yes, I do. I use it to destroy Ellis. I mean, to help him train.
Why would you destroy me? I got you money!
You did. And it's in my pocket.
So...
Not now, Kaiser. I need to test out the sword on Ellis.
Ah!
Ellis, stand ready.
Why does it have 7 blades?
I will show you. And I attack Ellis 7 times.
That... I can do that with my sword.
Not 7 times.
Really? Good!
I notice Ellis kind of becomes a punching bag whenever a couple of big guys show up near him.
Hey, in all fairness, I'm doing it non-lethally.
And Sakazu isn't actually doing it. He just.
Does Elsa approve of this training?
No. Stop
Yeah,
beating on him.
What does it do?
Well, I was actually just going to try and trip Ellis because that's what the sword does. So it's a combat maneuver thing.
So you're just gonna like.
Well, the thing is that the way it works is because I do it as a monk, I can use one of the fucking flurries as a. It's like a trip action.
Oh.
Yeah.
I
Do you
thought it was
have? Does it count as you having improved trip?
No, so it counts as like a -4 to it or something like that, right?
And
Negative
and it
AOO.
provokes an AOO from Ellis.
That's true. So then I'll attack him twice and then try and trip him with the last one.
Are we actually training here, or did you just suddenly, like...
Start
You're in the car. You're
No, that's why I
training,
said Ellis,
so-
get ready.
So I was happily practicing against a training dummy, and all of a sudden, Ellis, get ready. BAM!
Well, no, the
We're
hug
only
happened
making you
first.
stronger, Prince.
A lot of things happened before. I even said Ellis, get ready. We're gonna do a training.
Yeah, okay, what are we doing?
Well,
I think we're kicking your ass.
yeah, pretty much.
Apparently.
No, it's valuable training.
Indeed
Sure.
it is.
Do I get ranks up for this shit?
So, I guess
If
we'll
it did, it'd be accurate.
Okay, go.
go. All right. Well, you're just gonna stand.
Well, what am I supposed to do?
Roll
Attack-
initiative, I guess, to see which one of us goes first.
17 plus 5.
17 on the dot, so you go first.
Okay, so...
So we're fighting.
Okay
I
then.
like how you forced Alice into fighting.
It's like, Alice, we're not fighting! What?
We had a conversation like 4 sessions ago about when I got this sword, we'd actually do this.
So the minute Stalkaiser showed up, it's like, Maylin, I've got your sword. Alright, woo!
Well, Ellis, I saw you training. It looks like you're good to go. Let's get started. I'm almost
Again.
as overbearing as your brother.
Almost. 24 to hit.
You certainly hit.
Okay, non-lethal. Where's my dice?
You take negatives to that because you're a monk.
Yep.
No, that's a D8.
You're a D6.
Yes, I know that. 4. Punk.
How many attacks do you usually get around?
Is it a full attack?
Yeah, because we're basically standing right beside
Are you
each other.
dual wielding your practice swords?
No, I wouldn't be. Because I'm in the
So what?
I'm in the public training courtyard.
Rogues only get medium attack bonus.
Oh, that's the case.
Well, if you're using a practice
Maybe
sword,
that
you don't have to worry about the -4.
If that's the case, then I won't trip you. I'll just try to disarm you instead. That'll be
She's
more-
using a metal sword,
But everything I do.
fresh off the grill.
So to speak.
I'm now picturing Sokaiser at a barbecue.
22?
So
Yep.
Funny enough, making
Oh,
simulacrum
natural 20.
and forging weapons.
If you
very
crit me,
similar
I swear to
cooking.
God, Cecile is not gonna heal you the next battle.
Does 22 confirm?
If 22 hit, what do you think?
Yeah. And then the last one is my combat maneuver attempt to disarm you.
So apparently she's just going to pulverize me into the wall.
Though if you survive to the combat maneuver, you do get an attack of opportunity on her.
If I do.
Okay.
We'll see how much damage she does.
Well, I'm doing the sword, so 1 second. So the first one. Don't worry, it's all non-lethal. I can't kill you. I'll give you a
And the
second.
damage is double.
Well, one of them is times 3, actually.
Oh God.
Really?
Yeah,
My
'cause
hair is
the
blowing.
crit range on this is a times 3.
It's hilarious that my first battle is
Okay,
a level
Tori.
6. I'm going to
I'm at
die.
the gate. That's why it's blowing in the wind.
Oh, but are you still watching from a distance?
I'm not at the castle.
No. Well, you're just like outside of town, just like, where is everyone?
Well, Sir Dave said that I'd get
He's got the
fucked if I
calculator
stayed.
out. Can I just say I fall unconscious?
When was the last time you got the calculator out? I believe it was when you were shooting cannons.
Thursday.
Oh,
When you were shooting things full of black powder.
Gee, I
How
wonder.
much health do you have?
I have 44.
You leveled up to 6.
No, she had 30 something before.
Yeah,
so
I
this
had
is a level.
36. Now I've got 44.
Plus the first one.
I'm pretty sure she just killed me.
No, I knocked you down to 1. And I think it disarmed you. You can use your attack of opportunity on me if you want.
Yeah, if you hit with the attack of opportunity, then she cannot disarm you. Which is nice.
Fair then.
Sokaiser, like.
But I hit your CMD, I'm pretty sure, so.
Ow!
So we'll see.
Okay. That was 28.
Oh, yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, so you do smack her once
Twice.
as she
My
tries.
crack. Oh, I missed.
No, I meant like he smacks her
Oh,
once and prevents you from making the disarm attempt
sounds
or the trip or whatever it was.
Sokaiser, like.
So you can hit her.
While I'm bleeding from every. Oh no.
Yeah, he would be pretty bruised up, actually.
5. Punk.
Yeah,
I'm taking 9 damage.
It was supposed to 43.
So Stuckhuizer like
Oh.
runs like, whoa, whoa!
He's like standing there. So no, get out of here.
I'm on this side watching this.
Exactly.
I
So
just
she's
give
like,
you
so she's holding out. She's like, no, stay back.
I'm
You have your customs. We have ours. Stay back.
I'm pretty sure I'm just like,
So
okay.
Okay,
I
Cage,
know
this is your decision. He's telling you to stay back. And in character, is Stuckhuizer going to stay back or not?
like he's going to take responsibility for this because he knows that he's going to. Okay, so I know you're a monk, but you just bludgeoned an heir to a throne. I know that doesn't mean anything to you, but every guard and the army you fight for might kill you if you keep doing
It is
this.
actually pretty vicious. I'm imagining you just butting her in the head twice with the end of your weapon.
You have to realize,
Michael's
yes,
laughing
well,
from
the
the
prince
balcony.
can handle it.
You're a terrible brother.
Will an enemy in a war hold their weapon back? Will an enemy in a war simply stand by and let the prince stay there? And
This is
No.
familiar. This sounds familiar.
yes,
No, trust me.
No, it
I
sounds
probably
like the
did
prince is
same
getting
to
another
Prince
beating.
Too, but at the same time, there has to be some restraint for precautions. Knocking him out will definitely put you in the same boat as Tori.
I don't think anybody can be in the same boat as Tori.
Does
You
Melee
can't
not,
fit
like,
on with all the
going?
dead Pegasi.
Yeah.
You realize that it might be a good idea to recommend to her a training 7-branch sword to be custom made.
Yeah, you want? I'll make you a wooden one if you want to proceed with these trainings later. I didn't think you would, you know.
I didn't mean crit.
I didn't think I'd give it to you and you would almost knock out the prince.
I'm okay.
Are you okay, Ellis?
Give me a second.
Just one question. Who's Alice?
Oh, Ellis is fine.
Poor Alice. You might want to wait a day.
Wait a day.
Just gotta find out where the sky is.
Ellis, look up. Make sure you don't fall backwards in doing so.
You're like sideways.
One non-lethal. You're unconscious.
You're unconscious.
Oh.
So yeah, Stuckhuizer's he's like still like not like directly interfering, but it's like, okay, you need to stop.
Slow your roll there, monk.
Like, I'm not sure how you do it at the monastery, but you need, like, we are training for war, but if you kill him with non-lethal
It'd be
damage...
so glorious to have Luciana here, because then she'd say so many mean things, but I can't.
Luciana would just disintegrate Alice even non-lethally.
She'd disintegrate Ellis and in the process kill Kaiser. With, like, a cleave. She'd be like, oh, 20 feet away. Walk away.
So Kaiser wouldn't do that. If that would be an awesome fight.
I can tell you right now, if I threw Luciana at Relia, she'd destroy the entire city. And then devour it.
I find that hard to believe, considering she was able to put up with Caboose.
Yeah, well.
Jelly thoughts!
Well,
She had a secret fetish for jelly, that was the only reason.
well, that depends on if Father Arclight is still there.
Don't you bring in Father Arclight.
Because he is a level 20, probably Cleric of Serenity.
Oh, yeah! Hex Lord.
Speaking of clerics,
He has wish then?
help.
Yeah, that's or he has Miracle. That was the reason
Yeah.
why he was the one who would have been able to save Alice's mom.
Ellis, are you really hurt?
No, I'm okay. Just need a minute.
Let's say Ceci's there, and let's say that she helps, starts treating you.
Good idea.
Panic face.
I'll be fine as long as the 6 of you just stop moving.
It's like, wow, Ceci, you multiplied. That's my best dream ever.
Ellis, you do realize you're
I'm narrowing my
right?
eyes. You can't see though.
I'm narrowing my eyes, but you can't. God damn it, Mark.
So,
So I'm at 1 health. He
I'm
has
pretty
a
sure we
shiny
brought you
new
back.
sword. I'm probably bruised.
I'm fairly certain you've been brought back.
it's Stuckhuizer, like, it's just like,
Um,
make weapons!
How did the guards react?
actually, make a perception.
Oh god. Me?
Anyone?
The person who was knocked silly?
You know what? Sure.
21.
30.
Funny dice.
saw that coming.
It's like
Oh my god, dude.
Stop rolling the center!
33.
Wow. Jeez, you
I have
guys.
talus enhancing my eyes.
I only rolled a 13, so...
Alright, well, it's your ears that you need. Actually, the guards seem to be preoccupied. They're talking about something, and you're catching things like, I can't believe they have the nerve to be doing something like that. I know, but, like, every time we try and stop them, they just vanish, and they show up in some other part of the city. It's getting to be a real nuisance.
Stuck eyes actually takes a moment, walks over. What's happening?
There are some dissenters or propaganda artists. We're not exactly sure who, but they are. They're spreading discontent among the city's populace. They seem to be pro Thracia, and they're talking about how the king is unworthy and that sort of thing.
23 knowledge local. Do I know about this?
You might have heard very recent whisperings, but it appears to have happened like as recently as
She was just
as recently as when Dia left, basically.
Yeah. Conveniently enough, when she leaves, these all pop up.
That's right, I'm still here.
What does
that-
propaganda mean?
Take that onto my agenda.
Well, King Tristan.
You went. Thanks for letting me know.
This is true. King Tristan has done bugger all.
He's organized an alliance.
Yeah.
Or he was part of it. Probably did some tax work.
Dad, this is not the time for tax returns.
You
But yeah, there's they're
Your
trying to.
D4 can wait.
The knights seem to be trying to keep it quiet, but they do admit that much to you because Prince. And
Prince and co.
they're saying that they're doing what they can to try and stop these dissenters from spreading propaganda, but it's difficult because some of them seem to be very good at blending into the shadows.
Like a whisper.
What?
Who said that?
Like once trouble starts showing up, they just sort of vanish.
Well, do you like have you guys just more or less like showed up in armor and been like, we're the guards, and
Is there another way to do it?
That's a good question. Is there another way to do it? Maybe in tutus or dresses.
Alice.
Slightly, yes. Do you have anyone who, can infiltrate and be like, I'm a regular person. Oh, hey, I happen to have a longsword or a club to, knock unconscious.
We're considering that kind of approach. Maybe even getting a mage to try and stop them. But it's
Ellis is totally not looking, brushing off his clothes. Da.
but we fear that there might be backlash if we start arresting people for speaking their minds, even though it seems pretty clear that this is a.
Well, where a bigger question, where do these, where does the doomsaying
Naysaying.
happen?
It seems to be happening left and right, but last reports say that there's a bit of doomsaying, as you say, going on near the main street.
Sorry, I come from Koresh. That naysaying is doomsaying. We don't. Politics is very.
Yes, I understand.
Warlike.
I don't think this is something we can help with.
Where did he say that was happening?
Near the main street. So if you were on your way out, you might be able to catch a glimpse of what's going on.
I'll keep an eye out. You'll
So
hear.
would that mean that I would see that?
On our way out, I think.
I'm
already there.
He's at the front gate, like waiting.
Wait till evening?
Well, make perception then.
Alright.
I need to have mail and pick up Alice.
Haven't your man helped me enough today? No.
Stop helping me.
No!
Where's Amelia in all this?
Hiding in the bushes.
Hiding in the bushes watching our charge get beaten.
At the moment the charge is getting beaten, you know what? He's probably okay. I'm gonna tweet. Ellis
25.
is training. Look
Yeah, that's
good.
enough.
Prince.
You're
What happened? Just your blood.
you see tangled slinky. Hi internet, you're never gonna understand that.
Yeah.
I died by Tangled Slinky.
Yeah,
Now that I understand.
I'll listen to tangled slinky.
Oh my
no.
god.
I'm gonna commission that now.
Oh.
You do see a bit of a gathering going on as you were making your way to the gates.
I didn't try to way closer.
Okay. You start hearing things. Like you see. Actually, I'll show you.
Is it like Heimskr from Skyrim yelling about Talos? But instead of Talos, he's yelling about Dia. He's like,
Loves
Talos.
you!
Oh, and you just gonna Fus Rodal the fuck out of him?
just no. We would turn his congregation into vegetables.
Oh,
I love that. Part.
Actually, the speaker looks something like this.
Oh.
You can't get angry at that.
I can see why. I can! She doesn't look like Cecile.
Yeah.
She's nothing remotely like Cecile. I mean, for one, she's got black hair, and two, she's got boobs.
Okay, so I go up, and I'm like,
Yeah, she's basically like pointing at people and saying, "Your king has involved you in an unwinnable war," and starts saying stuff like that.
That's not pro-Thracia.
They're at the
Yeah, it
same
is.
joint Thracia.
Well, it's anti-Relia.
anti-Relia, yeah.
It's anti-Relia, but it's not exactly pro-Thracia.
Well, there's not much else you can be right now.
Yeah, it's one of two. It's not pro-Karish. There's nothing left.
It should be.
Too soon!
Not soon enough.
God, you're getting all worked up over issues that don't exist.
Motherfucker!
Karish doesn't exist. See? See?
I will ambush it! It will live again!
I kind of like ride up on my horse and like, excuse me, madam, what are you?
No, you're
Talking
automatically
about-
weakened.
Oh. Oh, I was just letting the people know just how many of their friends, lovers, children, and parents will die in this futile struggle.
Are you from here?
So, where are you from?
Not here.
I'm new in town.
Russian spies.
I am an outside voice, speaking because I believe that the people here are too blinded by their close proximity. They cannot see
Sense
the larger
motive on this
situation.
bitch.
First, I was gonna say something. You fucked me up.
Oh, sorry.
How?
Sense motive on this bitch.
Shut up!
How would you have such knowledge of our army's strength compared to theirs?
Anyone with eyes can see.
I hope so.
Not true. Blind people can't, but they still have eyes.
You may think because of the size of your towers or the strength of your walls that you stand some kind of chance, but you have not seen the full force of the Thracian army yet.
A little
Sometimes
girl?
it's not numbers or towers that win a war, but the spirit inside the warrior.
Oh my god, Kenshin.
Go, man, go.
What would they use that to?
By the way, I'm staring at her chest.
The size of
Hey,
their
eyes up here, buddy.
Kind of glancing every 10 seconds or so.
God damn it.
It's
the
like
size of their spirit.
it's like timed. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi.
Empress-
She could
Mississippi
probably
Coal.
tell that I'm like glancing every now and then.
Okay.
It'd be weird. It'd be awkward.
Empress Dia and her generals are the finest military minds in the world.
Gold beds.
They have more than enough spirit. Trust me.
Lily, it's stuck us with bullshit.
Well, yes, but what about those that they command?
I don't even have to look. I know when he pauses, he's just like.
Yep.
What does they command?
Blink, blink.
They are but the products of fine Thracian training and the leadership of these generals. They know exactly what they're doing. They've had many military experiences. They have defeated nations far, far more powerful than this small rock.
Hey.
You're sounding
It's
a little biased here, lady.
You sound like you're from Thracia.
And you're an outside opinion on this matter?
Would you say you're unbiased?
I believe that you should surrender. That you should spare the lives of your soldiers, spare the depression of their sons and daughters, husbands and wives.
But what happens when they're conscripted to go fight in her war?
Yeah.
Does
But how can we know living under their command would be any better than what you say is so bad right now?
They will not be dead in one,
Not yet.
for one instance.
Not until we march on the dragon emperor.
Unless you can see in the future, one will never know.
Excuse me.
You're excused.
Yes?
Don't you just want to jump in on this
I
conversation
do.
and
A
punch
bunch
the
of bitch.
I seriously want Sarkaz to be like, my country is under slavery.
What country?
Exactly.
Who?